So coming out of the holidays, sometimes it's regrouping and getting back into those routines that really promote our wellness, and that's individual, right? All of us have the things that bring us joy, bring us comfort, bring us regulation. So getting into those routines and habits, often it's those simple things like sleep, exercise, nutrition, whatever kind of spiritual or meditative practices you might have. So kind of getting into those routines and thinking about the new year as a new start. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Bettin, and I am the Senior Director of Counseling and Mental Health Care within University Health Services here at Texas A&M University. I think we need to approach ourselves, and this is not just in the new year, but often and throughout the year, with some loving kindness and compassion. It's very easy to be very hard on ourselves, often harder than we are on other people. So treating ourselves again with that kindness and compassion, and if we're setting resolutions or goals, making them really realistic, making them small and achievable, making them something that would fit into your day-to-day life so that you have a good chance for success. And we know that consistency and some time, so doing that new habit regularly for the first month will really help it become a part of your life. And I actually like that concept of lifestyle changes because, so rather than a resolution, which is something you're kind of holding as this thing you must achieve, a lifestyle goal is something that you incorporate into your life. So it becomes part of what you do, and it just becomes a little more natural, a little bit part of your day-to-day. It is, again, achievable goals are the ones we're going to be most successful. And I do like the concept of those SMART goals that actually, they're very specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, and there's some time limit on that. So it's important to think of where are you now and what are some small steps towards what your ideal is. So again, if it's getting 15 minutes more sleep every day or going to bed a few minutes early, if you want to start meditating, it may not be committing to an hour-long meditation session. It might be 2 minutes every morning just to try this new habit. As a psychologist, I'm actually thinking of a theorist, a psychologist within the field called Vygotsky that talks of zones of proximal development. And all that means is you want to pick something that's close to what you can do. So if you never have run a mile in your life, you're not going to commit to run a marathon this year. But you may commit to start walking 3 times a week for 15 minutes, or starting to walk with a few minutes of jogging in the walking, and then kind of build up from there. I think the best approach to self-improvement, to lifestyle changes, is that gentleness with ourselves, recognizing and actually embracing the fact that we are human beings. And as human beings, we are wonderful in our imperfection. We can lean into the fact that there is messiness of being human. And what that means is there will be errors. And it's through those errors and challenges we can learn, we try again, and we build some resilience and confidence. And that's where those reasonable goals come in, is because each little success builds a little bit more motivation, builds a little more confidence. The first thing is to not get caught into the trap of guilt and shame, and it's much more complicated than that, but we know that those emotions are not useful. They don't help us do better usually. But giving ourselves some grace, recognizing each day is a new day, each meal is a new meal, each moment is a chance to try to do just a little bit better, to do something a little bit more for yourself that makes you your best self.